What's good, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism Boxing channel, where we talk all things boxing. Like this channel, subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell to get notified when we drop the newest content. Right now, this is a little post-fight video on Derek Chisora versus Oleksander Usyk. And yeah, this fight was a fight that pretty much took the pattern that I think a lot of people would expect. It took a similar pattern to what I would sort of expect. You know, Chisora in the opening rounds really crowded Usyk. You know, he was swinging punches from all angles. He was marauding with his style. You know, Chisora, for me, really unsettled Usyk during the first, especially the first 3 rounds, and you know, even into the 4th round, Chisora really unsettled Usyk. You could tell that during the early part of this fight, you know, even going up to the halfway stage, Chisora really sort of made Usyk uncomfortable. There were points where Usyk was having to rush his work a little bit. He was having to sort of really skirt around the ring and really sort of rush what he was doing. No. So, yeah, it was the first few rounds, certainly the first half of the fight, Chisora was just chasing Usyk down and really sort of putting it on him. There wasn't any great sort of technical stuff from Chisora, but I suppose that was their game plan. You know, you just come after Usyk and just rough him up and just do whatever you can. And there were some decent signs from Chisora, because, I mean, Usyk at times was even looking at the referee, because there were sometimes Chisora's shots did stray a little bit low. But, you know, I thought from Chisora's point of view, the fact that Usyk was looking for the referee's help at times, that really helped Chisora. That would have mentally given him that encouragement there that, yeah, I'm getting to this guy, because the guy's looking to the referee for help. And yeah, as the fight wore on, Chisora continued to chase Usyk, but Usyk began to take over from sort of around 5, 6, 7. Usyk began to sort of find his rhythm, find his range a lot better. His work slowed down just that little bit, and he began to just time Chisora. He did hurt Chisora during sort of the mid to late rounds in this fight, and he really, you know, really sort of came into his own, you know, as it got to those later rounds. As you know, you could see Chisora was definitely tiring, and he was breathing with his mouth open, but he was super fit. So Chisora, you know, made it through that fight. But overall, the superior quality just came through for Usyk. The superior boxing skill, punch placement, and that movement. I mean, Usyk has got one thing about him that will pay dividends at heavyweight, will serve him well, is his legs. He's got brilliant legs and brilliant movement. I mean, he was able to move from round 1 to round 12, and you know, the plus points for him were that he was able to take heavyweight shots and, you know, come back with his own shots. Yeah, my little baby here, Daddy Daycare, likes a little attention. But yeah, so Usyk was able to come through, take the pressure, and take over the fight, and, you know, come up with the win in the end. I think guys like Joshua and Fury, they're not going to be worried about this performance. They're not going to be scared by this performance, because Chisora was able to bully Usyk at points. But I think, again, it's one of them things where styles make fights. And just because, you know, Chisora was able to do that doesn't mean that the other guys are necessarily going to have an easy time with Usyk. I think Usyk probably needs a few fights at a high level. I think he probably needs a few fights at a high level to sort of then be able to compete with the top guys. But I think he's got the tools to give problems to any of the heavyweights. I mean, it wasn't, it wasn't a scary performance or anything great, but it was sort of what we expected. He came through some tough moments, came through some tough times, and, came out with the victory, most importantly. My little co-host here. But, yeah, so overall, good performance by Derek Chisora, no disgrace. But at the end of the day, the skills paid the bills, and the more skilled, technically better boxer came out on top in the end. And congratulations to Oleksander Usyk. And until next time, this is MKO Pugilism over and out. We'll catch you on the next one.